Welcome back, everyone, to map 5 of our ongoing series for the Reconquered campaign. There was a bit of a gap between the last one and this one. I had a lot of problems with the VODs and getting rendering done, and I kept encountering errors, and all this stuff kept happening. So what I've decided to do is I've decided to go back to my old way of uploading and recording these episodes, where I'm not ripping from my stream VODs, twitch.tv/authorvalentine, if you're wanting to watch this content live. I'm going to be recording these separately. This is just easier for me, for time, for editing. I don't have to take out a bunch of stuff because my chat's being ridiculous, or or add or subtract a lot of things, make splices in certain places. I can just record, 45 minutes to an hour of gameplay, make a little insert at the beginning and the end for an opening and close, and then bam, I can render and upload. So this is just easier for me. So we're gonna be doing the uploads that way from now on, which does mean I am replaying these maps. But I think that's fine. I've played these all before the current uploads, so I will get to experience the newest changes, which were just released a few days ago. Some of the maps received some modifications and updates, which I haven't gotten to get to on my stream, so we'll be able to do that. But other than that, I think we're going to be in a good spot to have some fun and to enjoy the game. So with that said, today we're beginning Tarraco here. We're back in Spain. It's a very famous map with kind of a very nice aesthetic river system to it. It's fun. So let's dive into it. First thing we always like to do when we start these maps is take a look at our goals here on the right side. So we have a culture goal of 40, prosperity 65, peace 55, favor 70, and population 5,000. A prosperity of 65 immediately tells us that we will not be needing or getting patricians of any kind, so no patricians for us. That's fine by me. And 5,000 is a pretty low population goal. We can do this with a couple of blocks here. We should be fine. Looking at the map, there are a couple candidates for a good first block. I think most people will be drawn to this plateau right here. They see this little water source. They see that they can build a reservoir here, and that's totally fine. This is a fine first spot. But actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start right at the entrance of the map here. So we're going to build our first block literally right in front, because this is a nice open space here. It's very close to the entrance, so plebs can walk in and settle it. We'll get our plebs in very fast. And for our trade, we can focus our trade down here in the bottom right. There's no military on this map, so we don't have to worry about barracks or forts or anything like that. There is nothing to do in regards to that. It's purely an economic challenge, which I like. I like these kinds of maps. Military can be fun once in a while, but I do like the economic, like logistics challenge maps quite a bit. For anyone who's played this map before, you'll know there's a big twist coming, but if you haven't, just enjoy the show when you see it. It'll be fun. I'll be playing it as if I don't know. I'll be doing the kind of the normal strat that most people would do to kind of show you how to react and to change up your plan when that big twist happens. But it's a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and go to our empire map here. So if we take a look, here we are, Tarraco in Spain. We have a few possible trading partners here. We have 4. So the closest one is Emporie. And this is, shame on me. I before I started recording, I got my my coffee at 7-Eleven. I got my little iced coffee, and I had it blocking my monitor. Oh, I'll take a sip of that though. Delicious. Okay, Emporie, 200 denarii to open, nice and cheap. They'll buy 30 stone, 30 timber, and 10 marble. Not bad. If we go to prices, timber gets us 35. Marble gets us 140, that's very nice, and stone gets us 30. So stone is the cheapie out of here, but all of those are decent prices to get us started. We have a sea trade route with Massilia, which will buy marble and a lot of weapons. Rome is sea, and they will buy pottery, furniture, and bricks. And finally, Capua is also sea, so 3 sea trade routes, only 1 land trade route here, for now. they will buy marble and weapons. So it seems like weapons is going to be important for us to get manufacturing eventually, but not right now. That's going to be in the future. So let's open this guy up here. I'll go to my advisors here. Let's go to our trade advisor, and we'll set timber, marble, and stone to exporting. Let's go over to our labor advisor here, and we'll grab our prefecture. Whoops. I'll set my priorities, just prefectures, engineering, water services. That's fine. It's not the biggest deal. You can. It's not like that's gonna make or break your game, but I feel like it's just a nice habit to get into. All right, and let's start building our city. Our lovely first block. Now we start out with about 9K. Plenty of money. Plenty of dosh. So we can build up. And let's see how we want to do this. So it's 1, 2, 3. Can I get 3? I don't want to block off my own plebs, remember. That's important. Let's see if I go up here. 24. Okay, that is 24 there. 8. And there we go. Now, this might be a little bit too far to the north here, because I've got my farmland right here, remember? Your ships are going to come in from this river. This one does not have any sea traffic, so you don't have to worry about it. You can do low bridges here. And I just want to check something real quick. Can I get a granary here? Yes. Okay, I can grab a granary here. Can I bridge there, though? No. Okay, so my bridge would be right here. But that's, I mean, that's okay. I think I can live with this. So we can have a bridge here to our farms. We can cart depot food over here. And then I can just have my granary right here. Or I can be super lazy and have them walk all the way over here. But we'll get to that. I do believe we have wheat on this map. Let's actually check our materials. We have wheat and fruit. So the Giga Strong wheat is here. Raw materials, we have clay, marble, timber, stone, and sand. Perfect. We can get our own furniture. We can get our own pottery. You love to see it. And I think that's enough to get us started here. So let's go ahead and start building up kind of the necessities here. Let's get our barber up here. Let's get our doctor right here. And let's start throwing down our houses. Our nice, perfect block here. There we go. Okay. I think we can let the plebs start filing in here. There they are. We'll go ahead and just place our reservoir. I think we can go down here and that's fine. Can I go even lower? Let's just do it here. I'm fine with this. Just want to be mindful that we don't block this off. Obviously, we want plebs and traders to be able to go down this way, so we'll be a little careful about how we place certain buildings. I do want to get more houses on this side anyway, so I'll probably end up getting temples maybe up here. Granary's going to go up here. Let me just do the granary real quick so I don't forget. Let's get that right here. A road right here so they can activate. Let's turn all this off. We'll have it accepting wheat. I don't have to go get the wheat just yet. We're going to set up our infrastructure first. Just a good habit to get into. I will go ahead and get this low bridge, though. Alright. And let's go ahead and grab these. Grab this guy here. And this guy here. And we'll get all of these. And we'll grab our fountains. Like that. Okay, I'm happy with this for now. Let's start doing our infrastructure here, our industry. So you'll notice on this map, and this is a common trick, we talk about it a lot, but there's like little roads here and circles. This is marking mineable rocks, so on many maps you'll have, you know, cliff sides that don't have any ore in them, but they look the same, so in order to kind of give you a hint and let you know where you want to be building up your mines and your quarries, map makers will put these little circle of roads here, just to let you know, like, oh hey, there's mineable rocks here, so you don't have to, you know, grab a quarry or something and just hover around the map trying to find a special location that doesn't turn red. That's a nice little thing. So we have an area here where we can get some quarries. So let's do that. Let me actually clear out some of this stuff here. Get you out of here. And we can sell 10 marble and 30 stone per year. Usually I get stone here because it's nice and quick. But I think I'm going to get marble first. I'm going to live on the edge today. And let's go for marble. So 1. Got to be careful with this because if you put it here, you won't be able to road to this guy. It'll block it. So 2. Same thing here. 3, 4. Okay, so 4 is good. Get this all ready for us here. And I want to do a... Where do I want to get this? Where do I want to do my warehouse? I don't want to go right here with it. But maybe over here would be better. So we're not blocking this. Could also do right here. Let's do it right there. We'll let land traders only in. We'll set it to accepting marble. Just 8 is fine. And we can also get some timber here. So let's make a little line. Let's set this to accepting timber as well. And let's go timber yard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is fine. And I think I can do my road, just one road like this for now. Let me get a prefecture and an engineer here. And this should be a good start to our economy. We'll have marble and timber to sell, excuse me. Marble sells for quite a bit, and so once we sell out of that, they can buy a lot of timber, and we should be good to go. We're at minus 37 unemployment, but we got a lot of plebs still moving in, so that should be good there. And with all this, I think we can start thinking about our food. And maybe expanding our economy a little bit more. Just checking this again. Remember, C, C, C. And the next sea trade route also takes marble. So getting more marble is not a bad thing. I'm going to go ahead and get my food set up first, though. So let's go ahead and get this wheat going here. Let's do... Let's do this. Oops. Now this is not efficient in the slightest. Let's get our temples, by the way. The gods are going to be angry at me. Okay, 1 here. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Let's get our market going here. Oh, no. Let's make sure we roadblock that up. Okay, there we go. Alright, we have our food coming out, and then I'm going to go over here to my market, and I'm just going to have it trading wheat. Just to set that up in advance. So these guys are going to end up leveling up pretty quickly once we get the wheat over here, which is good for us. Look how fast this wheat grows, by the way. These card pushers are going to come back in immediately. Like, this one immediately goes back out. So there's going to be some wasted time here. So I should get another granary up here and then do a card pusher over here. It's fine for now. It should be okay. If we have starvation problems, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But for now, I am doing all right. Let's get a couple Auraria. We'll fill in some of these blocks here. Let's get some small ponds. The small pond supremacy is real. You here and you here. Okay. Now, you might be asking about this spot back here, because this is obviously a mineable resource spot. You can do this if you want, but it's not necessary. There's plenty of other places to mine on this map. Excuse me. And, you're not missing out too much by not taking advantage of this right away. I think this is here to maybe encourage you to set up a resource area right at the start. And that's totally fine to do that, but I have discovered through the glory of other players that the way I'm doing it now is just a little bit better. It feels a little bit better. But ultimately, you build the city you want to build. Don't listen to me. There we go. Okay, that's fine. We have a ton of unemployment here. Okay. So let's start expanding our trade and our economy. Now, we have some areas here to get docks. So let's clear this up. The ships are going to come in here. They're going to come over to your docks, and I think they're going to come back. They're not going to make this big U-turn here. So a low bridge here is okay. That's fine. We can get that right here. Yeah, that's fine. And our first trading partner, Massilia, by sea, buys 20 marble. So let's go ahead and open that up. They're going to yell at us for not having a dock. There we go. And we're going to want to send marble out. I could take some from here, because we're getting some there. But for now, I'm just going to build a new marble area, I think. We're gonna marble this up. So let's go marble quarry. 2 is fine. 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. It's a lot of marble. All right. And we just don't want to block this off, because eventually we're gonna want to come up here and use some of this space up here. And for our warehouse, this is okay because we got the road here. I think this is fine. I'm all right with this. So we're gonna just do marble here. That's all right. And then I'm gonna grab a cart depot. And then we'll get our first dock. Stick that right there. We're gonna end up with more than one, but this is fine for now. Get a warehouse up here. And this is just going to be for our boats, so we can turn off everything else. And for now, we'll add marble. Just put it on 8 for now, that's fine. And we'll get our... So we'll do our NG and prefecture. Like this. There we go. And then we'll do our marble from 3 to 4. So let's set that up. Marble from 3 to 4. Now, our land trade route, they only buy 10 a year, so it's not that much. So we are going to overstock here eventually. And if it gets ridiculous, we'll start sending some of that over here. But for now, I'm okay with it. It's fine. We're in September. Are we already actually oversold on marble? Nope, 410. Okay. That's fine. So watch these guys come in. Oh my god. Oh my god, what have I done? I think it was just a matter of they came in before we had things ready. Yeah, these guys are buying. Okay. Alright, that's fine. It's okay. I can live with this. Now, we are missing something here in that stone. So if we start getting some stone, then that would, of course, help our economy a little bit. We'll have more stuff to sell. And we definitely will do that. It is just a matter of when and where. So, a couple places we could go. Up here, we could get some stone up here if we wanted to. Up here, there's a lot of resources up here. Up here is fine. Right in the middle, we could do that. A lot of places to get different resources from. We're not in the biggest hurry yet. If I look at my map here, the next logical place to open would be Capua, 2000. They also buy some marble here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait until we have a decent load here ready to ship out. We've got a lot ready here to sell. Once we have that, we can open up Capua so the first ship can come in and just buy something immediately. So we don't have kind of wasted time. You can just save up, and that should be fine. But I do want to get this stone. I kind of want to get this stone sorted here. So, let's think about that. Do I want to go in the middle, or do I want to go somewhere else? Let's go in the middle. Let's set up some stone over here. Now, this is, you can tell this is not really filling up very well. We still have some tent towns here. So maybe we can add a couple more farms, or we can add a granary here. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Shame on me. How is this not burned down yet? It's about to, I can tell. Let's get our prefecture going here. There we go. Hopefully we got those in time. Shame on me. And for our wheat, let's go ahead and get something over here. Let's get a roadblock so these guys don't meander out. Can I do something like this, maybe? Yeah, let's do this. Let's get a granary up here. Lovely. Let's go down this way. 1, 2, 3... 4. This is going to be a ridiculous amount of wheat. We are not going to need this much. But it'll be funny for a little while. So let's do that. And we'll grab a cart depot. I'll just grab it right here. We'll go from 5 to the other one. There we go. And that'll make sure this is nice and full all the time. So that should be fine here. We've got room for 24 more plebs, but that's with a few 10 towns still. We could level these guys up. I'm going to wait until we have a little bit more food stocked up here. And once these guys are leveled up, and then we'll get some more houses and get some basic luxury things for our plebs. One thing I am going to want to do is maybe get some large temples set up here. We do have our own marble and stone, and that's... do we have sand? Okay, so we have everything we need in order to get large temples here, which is very nice. I could make like a large temple avenue right here. That's something we could do. I could get some even in here. That would be okay. 7 marble bought there. Okay, cool. And we're selling out of timber pretty quickly. I think this is enough to fuel 30 a year, but we'll keep an eye on that. Okay, so let's get large temples going. I think our economy's fine enough that we can do this. And I'm gonna get a nice long road here. We're gonna do large temples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can grab a warehouse up here. We can grab a work camp right here. An architect. Can be up here. And then we can do a little bit of sand. And some concrete. Can I fit a reservoir here? I cannot. Oh no. It's okay, I can put one right here. So let's do that. And let's get some... that's a warehouse. Come on, find it, find it. Oh, I can't get... my prosperity's still at 6, that's right. Shame on me. I can't get concrete yet. Oh well. That's fine. Let's do... turn all this off, except for you, not you. And we'll allow marble and stone here. Set it to getting marble. And let's get our NG and prefecture up here. There we go, and then for the stone here, I get some over here. I could bridge this and grab this stone, bring it over. But our original plan was to get stone right here, so let's just continue on with that. We'll grab our library, grab our theater here, let's grab our bath. Can I grab a bath here? I can, okay. And it's stone time. So let's go. One, how many can I actually fit here? Come on. Is it only 2 actually? Can I get one here and then one? Is it just one? Is it up here? Can we get some? Ah, okay. Okay. Get out of here, sheeple. Three. I'm not really keen on this. Especially because this is blocked, but for now, I'm just gonna do it. Just to send over to our temple district. That's stone. Roadblock this and that. And then we'll cart depot the stone over here. And I think once this is done, once these are done, we're just going to we're just gonna kill all this stuff off. We can rebuild it into something else. I think that'd be better. However, no, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, stone from 7 to 6. And we'll see how this turns out for us here. These are leveling up nicely. This gets us to 116 available plebs. Iron deposits. Governor, the local development gave us access to much more labor and skillful workers who helped us determine that mining for iron ore is viable in the local area, albeit at a cost. For each 3 iron mines, we will need to supply 1 unit of timber per month to reinforce the mine shafts. If we fail to provide the timber necessary, we may suffer accidents. Okay. And we have changes to the Empire, which means a new city. Odobessa, another land trade route, and they will buy more timber and some clay and sand as well. So let's go ahead and open that up. And this gives us a chance to get more timber if we want to, which I kind of do. Let's get a couple more. Get our roads right there. I think this is fine. This might be a problem, but we'll keep an eye on it. And prosperity should be up next year to 10, so we can get our concrete. And I think if I do get iron, iron could be good up here, and we could make weapons up there. Up here would be very good as well. Here would be great too. We've got plenty of space. We do add up another district here that's far enough away from this that we could be we should be just fine. So we'll keep our eyes on that. And let's start thinking about a few things here. First, I'll go ahead and clear this up a little bit, because we are going to be getting a second block up here, so just gonna get some of this stuff out of the way here. There we go. So we can have our second block area ready. And then for farms up here, we can get fruit. I don't really think we need a second form of food here. And wheat is just very powerful. You can see we're way, way overdoing wheat here, but that's alright. Got just one marble stacked up here. We need to be getting more. Okay, you're taking some more now. Yeah, this is all full here. Oh. Speaking of marble, got marble to send out, so let's do that. And yeah. Now we also have the opportunity to sell some clay here now to this new trade route. 40 timber, 40 clay. Clay is worth 28, timber's 26. Oh no. Yeah, so clay is worth a little bit more than timber. So we could get a couple clay boys here. Let's add clay, why not? And we can get something like this. We can get 3 here, that's fine. So a few more things to sell. And nice, we're starting to get our first stone here. The gods are angry. So because we can't get this yet, our prosperity isn't quite there. It'll be there soon. Let's go ahead and just get a bit of a line here. We can get some small temples. 3, 4, 5. Okay with this. There we go. Let's prevent the gods from getting too mad at us. Our available capacity is only 4 right now, so we could add some more houses here if we wanted to. I might add a few. Let's get some statues here, some to kind of fill this in, get some desirability going. Alright. And we're about to be in December, which is going to be an important moment for us. And let's let these guys do their trading real quick. Oh yeah, we got to turn on clay. Sand, we're not really worried about. Let's turn on weapons too. Okay, those guys pieced out here because we didn't have anything they wanted. Okay, let's take a look at our trade situation. So, Emporia, 30 of 30, 10 of 10, 0 of 30, because we haven't sent any stone over there. That's fine. Massilia is maxed out on marble. Odobesai just opened them up, and they've already bought 21 timber, so that's good. And then Capua is going to be next. We do have some marble saved up here, so we could go ahead and open Capua right now, I think, if I wanted to. Although the year is about to change over, so we'll be able to get some sales here in a second. I'll hold off for just a second. We're going to need 10 marble total here. Our prosperity should go up, and we should be able to get our... Yep, we can get our concrete now. So let's go workshop, concrete. 2, 3, 4. It's fine. There we go. We don't need that much, but I'm just getting it. I was a bit lazy with how I did this, so... Let's let this level itself up. There is a way to avoid this. You build these two outside first, and then you build these two, and that should make them join up properly. Because you don't have to have water touching all 4 slots, just 1 is enough. But so this is going to mess up, because this guy got in here too late. So that's alright. Just do this. So pick up a statue here maybe to help out with desirability. And that should be fine. Okay, how are we doing over here? Looks like we have our architect here working on our first large temple. And we also have access to iron and weapons now, which is going to be important. We are going to need to have some timber ready, though. Do any of the sea trade routes buy timber? I don't think so. Marble, no, okay. So the rest of the timber we're going to get is going to just be focused around here, I think. Maybe we can get some up here. Actually, I don't mind this idea. We can get a low bridge here. There we go. And all these sheep are going to run at me. So roadblock here and here. And I've messed this up, didn't I? Oh me. Oh me, oh my. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Let's do 4 for now. Grab an NG. And a prefecture. And that should be a ridiculous amount of timber. Are you working? Oh, you're not. Shame on me. There we go. Should have known. Okay, we do not need any more stone here. So all this stuff, I think it's time to get rid of it. You might say, well, you could use that stone and sell it, right? And yes, the answer is yes, of course I could. I could just send it over here and sell it. It was ugly. I didn't like how that was flowing. I didn't like how I just had 3 of them there. I feel like I could use the space differently, maybe a bit better. So I think it's better just to get rid of it. We'll open up the plebs. And we can also get our concrete out of here now. Yep, we do not need more concrete. Mars finished, by the way. So goodbye concrete, goodbye you guys. Very cool. And let's start thinking about weapons. I think now is a good time. So there's a couple things we could do. Of course we can mine our own ore and produce our own weapons. Odo Bessa sells us iron ore. And if I look at the price, they sell us for 60. They sell to us 60 a pop. And weapons we sell for 110. So I mean, we would be making money, but it would be better, I think, to just get our own iron and ship that off as necessary. And I think I'm going to do it around here. I think I'm going to... there's no way I don't need this much farmland. So I think I'm fine setting up an iron and weapons area somewhere around here and then shipping it off. Now, to our land partners, these guys don't buy weapons, these guys don't buy weapons. It's only going to be sea trade. So let's go ahead and open up Kapwa here. That'll let us sell a little bit more marble. And let's start thinking about some iron. With my 64 denarii, Caesar... I dipped into the red for just a second, and Caesar gave me his credit card. Fear not. Okay, that's not mineable, these aren't mineable. So it's going to be 3 iron mines here. Which to me is okay, that's fine. Why? Well, this is going to funnel enough for a decent-ish amount of weapons. Disconnect this so these guys can get down here. I think they can, yeah. So let's go workshop, weapons. We're going to kind of focus down here first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, can I get a 5th one up here? There's sheep in the way. Let's go 5, 6, 6 is probably efficient here. Let's start with 6. Let's add weapons here. And we'll grab a car. Oh, a mining accident. We had to pay out 1,000 denarii to the families of the workers who were lost. Why is this happening? Well, we didn't have sufficient lumber. Although we just built these, so I guess that means we just had no lumber here right as we built them. But that's okay. That's alright. Let's go weapons from 7 to 4. Let's turn on weapons here. Alright. And I think we already put weapons on exporting. We did? Okay, cool. So this is going to give our economy an enormous boost. It's going to be big. We need one more marble here. Okay, we don't need any more marble here. So let's just set it as accepting. And you guys still haven't done what I wanted you to do. Maybe get some gardens here. See if that's going to be enough. Let's do an equestrian statue here. That should probably do it. Or not. You can see it's quite annoying when you have to kind of babysit this stuff. I think it would be better to actually kill these guys and just start from scratch. So I don't have to deal with it. There we go. We'll get those, and that should be good enough. And our little temple district is all done. I'm gonna... how do I want to do this? Can I set you as emptying? Will you take it out for me despite there being no road connection here? I don't think they will. Oh. Yeah, he wants the road connection. I'm gonna be that guy. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'm fine with it. I'll take the loss of a few stone and marble there. Okay, we've got our first weapons coming out. These guys are looking okay. I want to keep this open so these guys can keep traveling through. Ooh, we're being asked for some lumber. 12 of it. Let's put lumber up to 16. I guess I'll store it for a second here so we can get this done as quickly as possible. We Need one more. Come on, lumber lads. There we go. Cool. And we're starting to get our first weapons up here, which is nice. Cool. Alright, this is looking pretty decent here. What do we have for time? 50 minutes? So I think... Let me get rid of this. I think we've got a good start here, right? We've got plenty of food. We've got a good block that's mostly done, except for houses on this side. We've cleared a space here for our second block. I'll go ahead and just drop the reservoir here, so we're ready for it. And if we need to expand again, we can expand over here. And then if we need more farmland, we can go over here with some more resources over here should we require them. So, with that being said, we have every trade route open except for Rome. And Rome is buying different things than we're producing right now, so we're not in a big hurry to open Rome. We really just want to maximize Massilia and Capua, and that means weapons and marble. Weapons and marble is the name of the game. So I think what I might do here is get iron and some weapons up here, or just iron and ship it out to like a weapons maker. Maybe we'll have some weapons makers down here. That could be fine. And then we'll just make all of our money off marble, weapons, and then a couple knickknacks here and there. I think that's pretty good. So, we'll go ahead and save it here. And we'll just call it, let's see, YT. I'll label it YouTube. RC05. Okay. Do that, and we will continue this next time. So I'll try to keep these up at about 2 times a week, so there's some content for you guys. If you like the videos, let me know. If you want to come in and see me do these things live and join the chat, again, it's twitch.tv/authorvalentine. I'll put a link in the description. You can follow the channel there. The channel's actually been growing hugely since I went back and started doing more Caesar 3 content. So a big thank you to everyone who's coming in and supporting me, either here on YouTube or on Twitch. It is hugely appreciated. So until next time, you guys have a good day, rest of your days, evenings, and mornings as they may be, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.